Hi, it's Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement, and I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Saturday at noon. Now, this week, I want to talk to you about the three phases of retirement. The ones that I'm talking about are the go-go years, the slow-go years, and then the no-go years. And now I do have a video about these three phases, and I'll link them in the comments. But the reason I want to talk about it today is that I'm in Edmonton right now, and I've really seen how quickly you can go from go-go to slow-go to no-go. So I really want to emphasize it and make this one very, very, very personal. I came to Edmonton on Monday, and I wanted to see my mom and dad before I go back to the States. And so I came up Monday afternoon and I saw my mom, and poor little mom. Again, I talk about this all the time where dad's in a home right now. He has quite severe, what I would say severe dementia. From one day to the next, he may or may not know who we are. He talks and talks and talks, but none of it makes sense. He can't say a full sentence that makes sense. He can talk for 20 minutes, but none of it makes sense. And so my mom, at 82 years old, is learning to live on her own for the first time, really. She was 17 when she married my dad, and here she is, 82. And I feel so heartbroken almost for her. And so I try hard to come up here all the time, but she's in that stage now where she's at the very, very, very end of her slow-go years. She's coming down to Arizona in January for a little while to visit me. I'm speaking on a cruise in next September. She's coming on that cruise in September. So she is still able to travel a bit, but she's very, very, very much at that end of the slow go, well into, I would consider, the no-go phase. And then, of course, my dad, who's in a home, is 100% in the no-go. We bring him home once in a while. For his birthday in October, we brought him home, had a whole big dinner for him, but he doesn't, it's hard for him, I believe. It really takes a lot out of him to come out of the home. He seems to be content there, or maybe I just hope he is. But he seems to be content there, but he's well into his no-go. There's no way we could take him, I don't believe, ever on an airplane again, on a long trip again. There's just no way that could happen. And then if you look at myself and Ken, the two of us, we're well into our go-go years where we just want to go and do as many things as we can. So we go, hopefully, most of the winter to the U.S. In the summertime, we have a trailer out in Radium Hot Springs in British Columbia. And then in between all of that, I do a lot of speaking on cruise ships. And I've been lucky enough, I have 13 cruises booked in the next year and a half. We'll be on a cruise ship for, I think it's 138 days, which is absolutely incredible. And I think there was 24 different countries that we were going to, but well into our go-go phase. And maybe we're overdoing our go-go phase a little bit much because I see how quickly it comes to an end. So we're into our go-go phase. We're loving it. We're out there. We're going places. We're doing things. We're seeing things. And then we have some really good friends of ours from Arizona who are just moving into their slow go phase. I believe they've been to 49 countries, I believe, and traveled a lot. And she just said this year, no, we're going to slow down. We might go on a couple of trips, but we're not going to do the big ones anymore. It's just too hard. So they're into their slow go phase. They still see their kids. They went to Texas, I believe, was where their children were, and visited them there. They're going to go to Mexico in April, but it's a slow go phase. And then we have my mom and my dad in particular, who are now going into their no-go, or my dad's well into his no-go. To me, it happened overnight. Now, I realize it didn't happen overnight, but the year that COVID hit in 2019, I believe, my dad drove. My dad was driving on Christmas Eve, and he went into the hospital for some kidney stuff, and he came out and he wasn't able to. The infection that was in his body, it really affected his brain even more so, and he wasn't able to drive ever again. He isn't able to go places now, and now, like I said, he's in lockdown. That happens quick. And who knows how quickly it will happen for any of us. I'm 60, almost 61. It could be 62, 3, 4, 5 when I'm hit with something, or Ken is. We just don't know. So I guess the whole point of this video is more preaching, if you will, on enjoy your life now in the circumstances that you have. And I know we do, and I know my mom does for the most part with her circumstances. And then there's my little daddy who just doesn't know what he doesn't know. But go and enjoy your life, make it remarkable, have fun, make every day count, and just have the best retirement that you can. I'm Maureen Dobransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. Again, I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Saturday at noon.